Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we're going to be looking at a beer from the Harviestoun Brewery in Alva, Scotland, and it is their Wild Hop IPA. I've had this twice before. I first had it as part of the Wetherspoons Beer Festival that they do kind of a couple of times a year. Really enjoyed it. Had a bottle the other day. I were out with some friends and family. Kind of needed a bottle, just a couple that I had multiples of, and this was one of them, and I really enjoyed it. So I guess that's taken away the mystique of the video review. But I'm kind of mainly inspired to do this one because of David, Urban Viking. He was the one who reminded me that this beer was available as part of Sainsbury's beer hunt recently. I was a bit kind of underwhelmed by the selection, but there were some real shining stars, and this being one of them. So let's get it in the bottle. Let's get the bottle. So it's lightly filtered, this, not bottle condition. I'm not bothered about that. So let's get it in the glass. As you can see, kind of very clear, as you'd expect from the kind of light filtration. Some small bubbles of carbonation. Soapy white head. So sniff. Really interesting that. As these are kind of, I presume, kind of hops that grow wild in that kind of area. Yeah. So it's apparently it's a positively manic American combination. These to normal restrained East Kent Goldings and Fuggles. So it's a combination of kind of American hops and Kentish hops, as you can get that on the nose. I'm getting nettles, getting sweet malt, I'm getting strawberries and raspberries. Just give it a swirl. Loads of lemon peel actually, bit of grapefruit, a slight kind of slightly champagne yeasty kind of quality. That kind of yeast, I know they're not using champagne yeast in this, but that kind of estery quality, that kind of pale stone fruits, kind of slightly old pale stone fruits. But yeah, lovely. Anyway, cheers. Initial thoughts, nice and hoppy, and nice levels of hoppiness as well. Initial, at the front you get it's fruity and subtle, and then it really starts amping up. That first wave is grapefruit, lemon, and a bit of that nettle I mentioned. It's that kind of slightly grassy herbal quality. Rolls on to slightly resinous, loads of lemon once again. Grapefruit, but not like an American hop grapefruit. It's cutting and tart. I'm getting a lot of bit of lemon now. Let's pour a bit more into the glass. Getting a nice kind of buttery, kind of brioche quality on the nose. Maybe like butter beans as well to a point. When I say butter, I see a like sweetness, not the dreaded diacetyl. That's probably one of the biggest off flavours that completely messes a beer up for me. Anyway, as I said, tart, lemon, grapefruit, slightly resinous, and then a real kind of peak of bitterness. Falls away. And then bitter lemon, which lingers, which is slightly grassy as well, and slightly earthy, like fresh potatoes. It's probably Fuggles. A very enjoyable beer. I'd say, as far as kind of Harviestoun's kind of pale beers in the bottles, this is probably their best. I'm not a big fan of Bitter and Twisted. Skihalion is fantastic. But the Derby is Old Engine Ale, absolutely world class. But I say, please Harviestoun, make this part of your permanent range, because it's a lovely, lovely IPA with a real difference. It really stands out from the crowd. I don't mean that it's better than everything, I just think it's got a real unique personality all on its own, and I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, so that is a bottle of the Harviestoun Brewery from Alva, Scotland, and it is a bottle of their Wild Hop IPA, 5.2% ABV. Can't really see it with all that kind of that lovely foiled label. Anyway, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. I'm going to do a bit of cooking now, prepare my meal, and this is going to be a fantastic beer to sip while I'm doing my little task. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.